America the Beautiful, or so we thought. On January 6, 2021, we witnessed one of the darkest days in our nation's history. A mob fueled by lies and hate stormed the United States Capitol. They sought not debate nor discourse, but to overturn a free and fair election. Among them marched neo-Nazi groups, white supremacist militias, and extremists determined to install authoritarian rule under Donald Trump. They carried not the banner of democracy, but the torch of fascism, and the scars of that day remain, not just on the walls of the Capitol, but on the soul of our nation. But the threat to our democracy did not begin or end on January 6th. For years, extremist movements have been emboldened, spreading propaganda, targeting marginalized communities, and pushing violence as a political tool. These groups thrive when leaders fail to act, when justice is delayed, and when truth is drowned out by cynicism. And while the far right seeks to destroy our democracy outright, established politicians, including many in the Democratic Party, have too often chosen comfort over courage. They have accepted corporate money, protected their own positions, and failed to confront the very crises that threaten our future. When leaders are more loyal to their donors than to the people, democracy rots from within. And that is why the Solidarity Party was born. We are a movement for working people, the poor, the marginalized, the forgotten. We believe in real democracy, where every vote counts, every voice matters, and no one is silenced by wealth or power. We stand against fascism in all forms. We reject the hate of neo-Nazi groups and the violence of white supremacy and the lies that fuel authoritarianism. We also hold the so-called mainstream accountable, those who promise progress but serve the same corporate interests that exploit our communities. We all know that true change will never come from the establishment. It will come from the people. The Solidarity Party fights for economic justice, healthcare for all, housing as a human right, living wages, and the dismantling of systemic racism. We fight for bodily autonomy and women's rights, for LGBTQ+ equality, for immigrant justice, and for ending U.S. complicity in oppression abroad. We oppose endless wars, oppose the militarization of our police, and oppose the cages and concentration camps used by ICE. We stand with workers on the picket line, communities facing eviction, and anyone who has been told their voice doesn't matter. We know the road ahead will not be an easy one. The forces of hate, greed, and corruption are powerful, but so are we when we stand together. The Solidarity Party is not just another political party. We are a movement for justice, for peace, for dignity, for all. The choice is clear. We can let our democracy be stolen piece by piece by fascist and corporate elites, or we can rise together in solidarity and build the future we deserve. Join and fight with us. Stand for a better America.